You very seldom see an African walking down America with a whole bunch of tribal scars and stuff like that. He's like, nah, go to Nigeria, go to Liberia, and let some Georgians get back in the country. They're afraid of the link between us and the universe. Do you hear me? And once we make that link now, coming down, they lit that first candle already in Israel. It literally, there's literally the head of the Ashkenazim church lit the first candle already. Don't believe me. Check it out. They have it in a cave, a big menorah. And they lit the first candle already. I got pictures of it. Ashkenazims is one of the sects. There's only two major sects of Judaism today. They're called Ashkenazims and Sephardim. You understand? They're not Ashkenazims and they're not Sephardims. They are Khazars and Spaniards who converted to Judaism and took the religion and then went into Palestine and took it. And they deserve to take it because those people over there ain't Palestinians anyway. You read the scripture, you find out the Philistine came from Egypt. Also, so the real Palestinians were Egyptians. Read the genealogy charts of ISIS. You follow? Question me.
I just like to ask, my wife and I received permission to move into the community, and I'm also asking for the other young lady. The other young lady and my wife are both pregnant. They had to go sit down.
By whom?
My wife is my niece.
Don't feel bad because, you know, that's part of our way of life. You know, they taught us sex before they taught us everything. They made sure we were the horniest people on the planet. They knew what they was doing. Go ahead.
But that was it. I'm also asking for the other young lady. I said both of them are sitting down.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, well, I don't know. What do you want me to do?
No, okay.
Yes.
When is the extraterrestrial?
Or is it coming out? It's not?
It's not. People up here, let me tell you why. People up here live here, the brothers will tell you, this is the first time they probably saw me since June 26th.
That's what I'm saying.
I spent all my time, I'm writing a special book. It's called The Scroll of Eyes, and it's for the young disciples. The first chapter right now has 1,000 paragraphs in it, the first chapter, right now. And it answers everything. They're going to know who I am by this book. They're going to know who I am. They're going to realize by this book who I really am. They'll realize the 360 was just a joke, just a slap on the end. I ain't attacking Sunnis, I ain't attacking Shiites, I ain't attacking nobody. I'm just telling you the truth about everything and proving it. And when you get your hands on that book, that's it. Put your whole mind and study it, and nobody can defeat you.
You want us to memorize it?
You couldn't. It's gonna be about you couldn't. You be memorizing it until 8 days up. 7th day, you be still trying to get it in. Yeah.
I'm UL from Philly. My mate wrote you and you told us she could move back in after she has the baby. Stephanie Lofton in Chicago. I wanted to ask you, we still going to be getting the placenta and umbilical cord? And if so, could I go out there the week that the baby's born?
That's already been answered in the letter. It's already done. It's already said yes.
That she can move back in?
Yeah. Y'all, no, we said any way y'all prefer it. We said either y'all can go to Chicago back to Philly, or you can go from Philly back to go to Chicago. Any way you want.
Okay. I'm saying
I ain't asking no question. You too little. Man, but you cut your hair. Your hair. Go ahead. How old are you?
17.
Yeah, moved to New York. All my disciples are being moved to New York now because they come up today. I ain't having no class with y'all. I know y'all speaking around this audience. On Saturdays, and I teach them special classes.
Oh, wow.
All the disciples should move to New York who wants to be a disciple. Just a minute. Wait, go ahead. I got to sit down. Go ahead. Let me see the face.
I'm Hashem from Harrisburg. I had a problem recently, and my mate, she left me, and I would like to come into the community with my children if possible. And it's another sister, she would like to come in. And I talked to my mate since then. She says all of us was planning on coming in, but like it's been a couple weeks delayed. I thought I filled my physical out, but I found out I have a page missing, and I have to get that.
I'm only smiling because, remember, under the covenant, just in case,
yes.
Under the covenant of Islam, Mithaq, as they call it, you can't marry your wife's sister. Under the covenant of Israel, Jacob married Rachel and Leah. You can marry your wife's sister. In Islam, you cannot marry your wife's sister. In the Torah, you can marry your wife's sister. We've stepped from the Quran through the New Testament, and now we're back in the Torah law. Okay, go ahead.
So what you're saying, the other sister, you're saying I can't marry the...
You can.
I can?
Sure. See,
So,
no
so
Let me
yes.
explain this about. There's no polygamy here for none of you young boys. who are thinking with the wrong head. Let us old men tell you, you're making a major mistake. You may think it's cool right now to have 3 or 4 wives, but as time goes on, you're not going to be able to be fair. Not here. I'm not saying if we was not in our natural, if we were not gazelles in Africa, we would be able to deal with that. We don't play fair. We're working off sex, and you know you are. And it's not fair to the wife that may have been loyal to you for 10, 15, or 20 years, or even less, and now you want to go jump off and find something young and fresh. It's not fair. You follow that? I went long. I shouldn't have went that high up, because I'm talking about younger people. The older men, the more mature families, they understand that can be had, you know, polygamy, but not. It's not really polygamy. It's called polygyny. It's another mistake. It's polygyny. Polygamy is more than one husband. Polygamy is more than one wife. Yes.
I have applications for her.
I don't have one with me.
I mean, can I pick them up before I go? Because
I have no idea. I don't have nothing to do with that kind of stuff. All I'm good for is writing books and answering questions. I don't do nothing else. Yes.
I got a question. I try to be patient, but...
Okay, we'll be patient then. Yes. You gotta learn to say what you mean and mean what you say. Go ahead, huh?
I'm in trouble moving into Brooklyn Mall, so I'd like to know if I can move in.
Yes. Go right in. Won't it? Yes, somewhere. Park this crowd so I can see it.
I'd like to apologize for whatever I said. It was taken as being disrespectful last week.
Yes.
And I'm very sorry. I'd like you to forgive me, please.
Well, Allah forgives.
And I'd like to come back home to the family, please.
Yes.
Thanks. Shukran.
What's the age group for the young disciples?
All right, no, one of y'all are here. Stick up your head. 17 to 23, the young disciples. Yes. You so asked me.
I was told that you can answer this question for me if I could.
Is there any reason why you can't have children?
I don't know. I've had
You got miscarriages?
well, I had one miscarriage.
What were you in a hospital? Did they cut you?
Well, when I had the miscarriage, all the babies were divorced, so I had to be divorced.
You didn't have a problem, they just scraping.
I don't know what
I don't know. Let me see your hand. Get the crowd. I don't see why you can't have children. You gotta check your mate. A lot of us, because of the pants that we've been wearing, wrong clothes, the white man knew what he was doing. He messed up our sperm count. We have a very low sperm count, our diet, everything else. So he got us messed up. Again, a gazelle out of its natural environment. I don't see any reason why you can't have children. Yes. Open up.
Can we still write you up here, Rabbi?
Well, you can write me up here for a little bit of time, because in a matter of, let's say about 3 months, I'll be living in Atlantis.
Will we get the new address?
Oh yeah, it's already on the book. It's right on that new pamphlet.
Oh,
right
I
there.
didn't get the new one yet.
Everybody will be living in Atlantis who are following the Lamb wherever he goes. Only people who are doing what I'm saying their own way and think I can't see them are the ones that ain't gonna come. And they're gonna know, though they'll say to each other, how come he overlooks us? Right? I'm not overlooking you. I am looking right at you, and that's why you ain't coming. When you start acting right and stop acting a fool, then your name will be on that list to go. You with me? So you keep on playing games, think you're getting over. You're not fooling the eye. Eye is eye, yeah.
City of Disciples located. Where do you sign up for?
In the community of Brooklyn.
Where, the old Bushwick?
Yeah, everything is moving. And see, another thing that happens. You gotta understand community.